Good morning. We are currently at Longbranch Harbor, getting ready to take off to Jarrell Cove. It promised to be a scorching one over here by Seattle standards, not by Lake Havasu standards though. So we're gonna take off. Hopefully the wind looks like we should be able to sail the whole way over there. Looking at about, looks like wind's in the 8 range. Looks like it's gonna be a downwindish in one direction and a close holdish in the other direction. So yeah, looking forward to it. So yeah, let's get this party started. Awesome. Ready? That went well. Awesome. Beautiful view of Mount Rainier coming up. Yeah, wow. Hard to beat. And I think that might look like a little wind up there. We'll see. We have our main up, so just in case. So we are supposed to get some decent sailing in today, but you never know. Yeah, cool. Awesome. And we are sailing. So yeah, let's see how it goes. First day since we've been here, I'm actually bare-toed on the deck. My weather's gorgeous, at least on the water. I'm pretty convinced it's going to be kind of toasty whenever we get to where we're going, but yeah, small price to pay. But yeah, life is good. Looks like it's going to be a good day today, so looking forward to it. Awesome.
Leaving Longbranch behind us. We've got our crew. Zelda C is towards the back there. Zella C, I guess. And then we got Bob sailing over there. We got us, excuse me, sailing here. Watch out for the paddle boarder. It's always fun. But anyway, gorgeous day, and we look forward to the next stop.
So we are motor sailing now. The wind literally went to 0. So the good news was we're still making actually a half knot progress, compliments of the current. But yeah, at a half knot, we calculated it's going to be 8 hours to our destination, so we figured that was a little long. So we are rounding our first major waypoint, and it looks like there's a little wind. It's just not that much wind, and I see distinct wind lines in front of me, so we are just kind of in a little bit of a wait and see mode here to see what we get. So we are officially going backwards. So pretty wild. Never had this happen to me before. So we're actually going a half knot behind. So looks like we may just want to fire up the engine at this point in time. So that is crazy. Go figure. Geez. So we fired the engine up, and the minute we did that, the wind picked up again. We quit going backwards. Still going pretty slow to where we're going. About 7 knots behind us. Good news is it's going to be kind of hot at the marina today, so there's really no rush to get there. And the good news is we're sailing, and the good news is we're not using diesel, so yeah. And the good news is Kathy and I think we're having fun. We actually are having fun, so it's awesome. We are full on wing, my absolute favorite point of sail. So
never.
So yeah, so anyway, we have about 9 knots of wind directly behind us, doing about a little under 3 knots. As I said before, not the best point of sail for most sailboats. Definitely not a good point of sail for this boat, especially when fully loaded, towing a dinghy, all the good stuff. So, but yeah, anyway, it's quite pleasant. So we are enjoying the sail, to say the least. And our friends are actually way off to the other side, keeping up. So yeah, no, pretty good. And once again, we have the engine fired up. At this point in time, there's a pretty good chance we'll just motor all the way in. We're still about 7 miles away. The wind is very light, very variable, and we've already done a couple sail, motor. So I think unless the wind does something particularly inspiring. We're gonna keep the motor, and we will do a little motor sailing. So yeah, awesome. We are about 5 nautical miles away from our destination. Same story. We said before, decided to go ahead in this motor. I do like the fact that it's a little bit more closer scenery over here. We've been past several sails has been kind of wide open bodies, with land pretty far apart on each side. So it's kind of nice. This is a little more like maybe the San Juan. So yeah, another hour or so before our destination. It's actually starting to get warm on the boat now. Can you believe that? It's like, wait a minute, aren't we in Washington? Oh well, it's all good. Awesome.
So a beach here along the little island. I forget what the name of it is, but we're going around it. I think this is the Case Inlet that we're coming up that will take us where we hang a left to go into Jarrell Cove. But anyway, what a beautiful day. Awesome.
So we are almost to Jarrell Cove. So we're going to make a little bit of a turn here and start entering kind of this little channel. Interesting enough, this thing winds all the way back down close to Olympia, but we are not able to go there because there's a bridge that we would not make it under. So actually, goes around that way. That's another bridge we can't make it around. So yeah, anyway, about 2.5 miles to go. We're going to go down a little channel here on our port side and check it out. We are in the little channel that goes to Jarrell Cove, so we should be at the marina in about 10 minutes or so. We are arriving into Jarrell Cove, so
okay, so we made it to Jarrell Cove, and we're taking an evening cruise dinghy ride with our friend Martine. Hello, Martine. Say hello.
I'm so happy.
And then we've got our friend Bob there. Yeah. So actually, Martine, I'm going to do you a little less close-up. How about that? Oh, much better. No. I apparently had it zoomed in. But anyway, and there's Mauricio, familiar face on our little thing. So we've got coming along. It's beautiful. Just taking a little dinghy ride up a little inlet off of the state park dock. So awesome.
Yeah,
there's
this is
the
an
end
island,
of
isn't
one, but look I think it curves around the corner. Let's see. Yep. It definitely looks like it's a dam of trees, of logs. Let's. I do believe this is the end of the tour. Awesome.
it's a little town though.
Yeah.
There's a nice marina. When we were there was some kids playing jazz that we could hear from our boat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
From the high school.
A lot of people from Seattle moved to Edmond. The wealthy people.
That's where Sharon lives, is it?
This video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.